Welcome back to the Steven Universe Future Post Show on the Roundtable and mid-season finale edition. I'm Ostrich Fox.
I'm Nemo.
My name is Tom.
And we're here to discuss some heavy episodes.
These were the saddest episodes of Steven Universe.
Just
like,
out of the franchise?
Out of the entire...
I don't think out of the entire franchise.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
It was the most personal.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, this week we have Little Graduation and Prickly Pear. As always, Crewniverse props. Both of these episodes were boarded by Paul Valeco and Drew Green, which we haven't seen a Paul and Drew episode since Little Homeschool, and I got kind of lonely. I was like, where's Drew? He's the new boarder, fresh blood, and then he just does. But no, then we got 2 episodes back to back. So like, I wonder what was the production of Future like, because like the boarding teams are a lot more. I don't want to say inconsistent. I don't think that's the best word for it, but
All
it
over
seems
the place?
yeah,
Like a mixed bag.
No, not even like a mixed bag. It's just that like in Steven Universe, you would typically get like the boarders in a certain rotation. It'd be like board team A, board team B, board team C, board team D, then back to like board team A. But Future's kind of just like, oh, here's the Lamar episode, then here's another Amish episode. So yeah, I kind of wonder what was going on behind the scenes there. If it was done for like a certain reason, if certain boarders got certain stories. And then directing as usual, we have Kat Morris and Alonso Ramirez Ramos. And then, the rest of the Crewniverse, the revisionists, the background artists, everyone's great. All right, let's jump into the discussion. I just have a lot of emotions.
Yeah, I like that they started with the graduation. Because, like, it was about how things change, but, like, things keep going. So the fact that it started with that and then there was an episode after was, like, really smart.
Bro, I remember.
Yeah, both of these episodes felt like one big episode.
Yeah, true.
I remember after I graduated high school, I went home and just sat in my room and was sad because I realized like everything was just over.
Yeah.
And this was the same feeling.
Exactly.
No,
it's
see,
so
when I graduated, I was just like, I'm a fucking freshman again because of college.
So you were Lars, basically.
It wasn't even like I was
Yeah.
sad. It was just like, oh man, like those 4 years are just gone. And
No,
they're
I
never coming
know.
Back. It was like an existential thing.
And I think, like, when he's at the end, he's just, like, staring at the sky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. That's the
Exactly.
feeling. Because, like, this episode's sad, but it's not sad in a way that makes you cry. It's sad in a way that sticks with you.
I felt kind of teary-eyed towards the end.
I mean, yeah, but that's just because, like, we're
It's
a
the
little...
kind of sad where it's just like you feel it like stabbing you.
Yeah.
Steven Universe Future is definitely like the most grounded in terms of the personal conflicts.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Because like, with Steven Universe, it was about Steven. Like, obviously Steven was the main character, but the big conflict was like, who am I? Like, am I my mom? Am I not my mom? And figuring that out. But it was under like this intergalactic scope where it was still like this whimsical adventure with twists and turns. But Steven Universe Future, like, that conflict is over, and it's literally just Steven figuring out what's the next step. What does he want for his future?
It's kind of like One Punch Man, where it's like we achieved our goal. Now what?
Exactly.
And it's that question.
It's because of that. It's just a much larger, tougher pill to swallow.
And because Steven's more mature, like, the themes are more mature, and, like, his problems are, like, more adult, which is, like, even scarier than whatever he faced.
Yeah, like, okay.
As a kid.
Disregarding the fact that Steven's still like legally a teenager, like 17.
Yeah.
Like this, like they treat it as like he's a full-blown adult.
I mean, yeah.
And Little Graduation kinda, it really puts into perspective how important the townies were to the show and Steven.
100%.
Because a lot of townie episodes, actually, yeah, like pretty much every townie episode was Steven interjecting and trying to fix someone's problem. And as he says in this episode, like, now everyone's leaving. And that's what you have to think about. Like, with the original series, the payoff and like the rewards were constantly, the new stuff, the new gems, like, the new stories, like just getting to that next step of the plot. And I think for that, we as the viewers, we see the townie episodes. Obviously, that was regarded as kind of like the weaker episodes of the series. Even though, I've always gone to bat for townie episodes. But I think Steven and the viewer kind of become one in the sense that, like, we expect the townies to be there forever. That's going to be the one consistent thing in Steven's life.
It's a TV show. You think they're just characters. Yeah.
But, something that Steven Universe Future is putting its step forward to fully realize that these characters, like, yeah, they're characters, but they're not just background characters, not just characters to deliver one-liners or,
Yeah.
the topical problem of the week. These are people with actual lives, and they're on their own journeys, and now they have to go to the next chapter. And, growing up, you don't stay in your hometown forever. I mean, maybe you do, but most people, whether if it's university or moving across states, pursuing a different career, you don't stay where you grew up in for long.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think it's just something a bit like, it is sad and it is powerful, but it's also something that's needed for this to truly feel like an epilogue. Seeing that, just because the conflict is over doesn't mean, as the movie more or less said, there's no happily ever after.
No.
You have to keep going. And yeah, Lars got cucked.
Yeah, essentially.
No, but
I like how they confronted the Stephen only perspective.
yeah.
Oh my
There-
god, that was the best line.
He was like, when did this happen? I wasn't there for it. It's like, yeah, why would you be there for it?
Yeah.
And I think Steven does feel useless without the need to having to help somebody. But at the same time, it's not really a thing where, it's not like people are like, Steven, we need you to fix this problem for me. And then he throws them away. I mean, I guess that kind of happened in Kiki's Pizza Delivery Service. But it's not
Yeah.
like people intentionally threw Steven away, like through the side just because their problems got resolved. It's like, Steven, throughout the original series, up until this point, put himself in this box where he is the local fix-all.
That's his identity.
Yeah, exactly. And now he has to come to terms with, okay, that's over. There's no more people to help. Where do I go from there?
Yeah, like, who
And that's
am I without
really
other people?
hard.
Yeah.
And he even says I don't know who I am without my friends.
And that's such a common feeling. Like, that's
And
totally relatable.
For this one, I just want to talk about Little Graduation and Prickly Pear together, honestly, just because
Yeah, we can
they
just
go
do
hand
that.
in hand.
Yeah.
By the same merit, Steven is pretty irritated by his family.
Yeah.
Which is another comment. Like, this is so great at balancing real, actual things under the
Yes!
filter of Steven's weird life.
It's like the people who will be there, till the very end, are the people that Steven's kind of sick of.
Right. Yes, exactly.
And like you said, he's sick of Garnet's high and mighty wisdom, Amethyst, being the most mature gem, even though he declared her the most mature gem.
Yeah.
So him saying that I'm sick of Amethyst thinking that she's the most mature gem or acting like it. Steven, you
Well, that says a lot.
you brought her to that realization.
Yeah. Maybe he was lying. That's even more screwed up.
I don't think he was lying.
No,
I
I
She
know.
was don't say that.
I mean, I'm surprised Steven doesn't have an ego by now. I feel like he does a little bit. I feel like
Yeah.
he has an ego as a helper. I mean, he literally dismantled a tyrannical race of aliens.
I feel like Steven's turning into that one dude who where everyone likes him and he's really nice, but you're just like, God, you get on my nerves.
Oh, he's just like, oh,
He's
Steven.
that guy where it's like, oh, let me help you. It's like, no, I don't want your help.
Yeah.
I really want to appreciate Shep.
Oh, I know, yeah.
They pulled off a non-binary character so well because when you look at Shep, they could either be they have a feminine voice, but you couldn't tell their, I guess, what gender they would identify as, even though obviously they're non-binary from looking at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's a perfect way of doing things like that. And I think it's true to life because I know so many people who are non-binary, and a few of them you really can't tell they don't
androgynous.
they don't present any gender inherently.
Yeah.
Right, and the fact that it's just one, how far the show's come, but two, how good they are just casually having it.
Also, I need
Which
to
is the
give
way to do
kudos
it.
to a lot of fans who pointed out Shep in the intro. I didn't really touch on it in my breakdown for the opening theme song just because one, it was in the middle of New York Comic Con,
Yeah.
and two, I just didn't want to make a big prediction on
Shipping.
not yet shipping and just a townie character just because they added already a few in the movie.
Yeah.
But a lot of people were saying oh, that character looks like they're non-binary and they're dating Sadie, and
That,
then he was
I mean-
wow, that's spot on.
I mean, that is impressive that they figured that out, but it's fair to be maybe I don't want to say that because that was one of those far out, very low detail pictures of the characters. So it's I'm amazed that people would be able to pick up on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people like nailed that right on the head. But yeah, Shep's great. Love their voice. Love their song with Sadie. Also, like, I don't know, Steven was like very hostile towards like not even towards
Yeah.
like Shep and Sadie. Wait, I'm messing. That's so many S's. Not just towards. I'm not cutting any of this out. Not just towards Shep and Sadie, but just the idea that Sadie and Lars are no longer a thing.
Yeah.
And also, like, his power is creating that diamond shield that we saw in Change Your Mind, but it was like closing in. One, it kind of like it was reminiscent of Bubble Buddies when him and Connie were trapped in the bubble.
Yeah,
but
true.
this one was a bubble of death. But no, Steven's powers, like, they definitely put the uncontrollable, or no, they definitely put the in uncontrollable with this episode because
Yeah.
it was, yeah.
Well, like, okay, so I get it. Like, so in the past, it's like Steven's powers would come out and he couldn't control them. But now that he has powers, it's like his like superpowers are coming out that are actually like really dangerous.
His diamond
Yeah.
powers.
And he can't control them again. And I thought that's like such a creative way of bringing up that problem again. But like under this new guise of, oh my God, people are gonna die. Like seriously, Steven, calm down.
And it's clearly his emotions. And I really
Yes.
like that Shep just summed him up, like his entire arc up.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, I don't see the connection.
Yeah.
And then Cactus Steven, I didn't think Cactus Steven would talk. I'm not gonna lie, I'd never seen Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, was that
shout-
like a little shop thing?
Yeah.
I guess it kind of makes sense.
Shout out to Mackenzie Atwood, who
Yeah.
prior to shooting this on our routinely post episode phone call was like, yeah, that was Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, I
love
can
you,
see that.
Mackenzie. Let's,
Yeah.
Woo!
Put up a picture of her with like confetti. Yeah, okay, so like that part made sense. And honestly, like again, it's like dealing with emotional issues under the guise of Steven's weird life. So like this episode makes so much sense. I worded that weird. But what I was trying to say is like it was a really great way of representing a problem that we all feel and like deal with, and like spitting it back out.
It
at
felt
the
like
viewers.
someone had Twitter who shouldn't have Twitter.
Literally,
Like, that's what
yeah.
it felt like. And it's like, you're like, no, don't look at my Twitter, please.
Yeah.
Um,
Steven, why is there a little lock sign next to your name? I can't view these tweets.
ASMR. I'm collecting my thoughts.
I just think it's sad to say goodbye to a lot of characters we've seen for a while, and especially because like when we said goodbye to them, they were so different. Like I was looking at Lars and I'm like, geez, like this is just a different character.
Lars is so mature.
Yeah, literally.
Like,
That homie glowed up.
I can't see anybody who still has a problem with Lars after this episode. Like, if you're still holding on to things that happened canonically like 2-3 years ago.
That's just weird. Like,
no, but like,
He chilled
it's not
out.
weird, but it's like he grew from it.
no, I know. This is just like, yeah, he's a character.
He chilled
Yeah.
out.
Like,
He's
but
his
like,
best
also
self.
like the fact that he was piecing out after the off colors, like had like little graduation, which was adorable, but they should have had lines. Also, I think Sour Cream's trying to smash Fluorite, and that's
totally
really
got
weird.
That vibe. Totally got that vibe. When it cuts to them, they're like, sour cream is. I'm like, what's coming after?
No, yeah, he was like getting in the hair. He was like petting her. He was like, dude, chill out. But no, like, I have to really give it up to the writers and the boarders for the ending of Little Graduation.
Yeah.
Just because Steven driving, listening to a sad song, reflecting on life.
Yeah.
We've all done that.
Yeah, we literally have.
We've all done that.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't have like a box of pizza. Like he had some pizza.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
man, I should have done that.
Was
yeah, there should have been pizza involved in mine.
Wait, hold up. Continuity check.
What?
Was that cheese? Was it just cheese pizza?
Oh,
He's vegetarian.
I'm sure. Yeah, it was
I
just
think
cheese.
it was.
But I think he'd like slip up in that moment, perhaps. If he was gonna go back on.
Is
being
it really
vegan.
meat?
Yeah. Who's around to tell me not to? Everyone's leaving.
Yeah, Lars is going back into space, which might have been, you know, I'm memeing that it's like, oh, spin-off bait, even though I really want a Lars and Star spin-off just because, you know,
At least a comic series. Come on. You know we're gonna get at least a comic series.
maybe. But
Yeah.
I think on a real note, that could be setting up just the next arc, you know, what comes next, or an actual arc in Future. Because, you know, Future's an epilogue. And I think this first half of the season has been setting up loose ends.
Yeah, for sure.
Not setting up loose ends. Like, they tied up some loose ends, but I think, especially these more recent episodes have been establishing.
They're planting seeds.
Yeah, like, You know, we didn't see what happened with Nice Lapis. Cactus Steven, peace out.
Yeah.
Bluebird's like, we'll be back. Like, these are clearly things that are gonna come back into play just because, you know, they wouldn't say, yeah, we're gonna tie up all the loose ends and then introduce loose ends.
Yeah, right.
So I think everything we're going to see is gonna come together in a really cool way. You know, the way that I've been hoping for and preaching with the original series and all my countless theories of everything coming back together. I think it's actually gonna come back together. Or, you know, everyone's just gone forever. Steven has to deal with reality, but you.
What if that is the ending? What if it's just like there's no climax and it's just Steven like, oh.
I wouldn't be surprised with how these episodes are going. I'd be like, okay, yeah.
It's like, wait, but Pearl, we're supposed to. No, Steven, that's not how life works.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that no matter what, it's going to be sad because these episodes were pretty sad. The second one was more exciting.
The second one was like, it put the comedy. I mean, Future's
Yeah.
hilarious. I think Future is like
So funny.
the best comedy Steven Universe ever provided.
Dude, literally.
But,
Why is this so specific?
oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. This is some of the best. It's so sharp, you know what I mean?
But yeah, Cactus Steven blew me away. I wasn't expecting much from like Cactus Steven as an antagonist. I thought it was just gonna be like hissing and like screaming, and then Steven would be like, oh no, my problems.
Yeah.
And he was still like, oh no, my problems. But it was under the guise of like Cactus Steven regurgitating everything he's saying. But also, does that mean like the Watermelon Stevens could potentially speak?
Yeah,
They
probably.
developed their own language because they were away from society.
And they just
But
didn't have to
still
speak.
makes you think.
Because they kind of go like, rah, 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 rah.
Yeah,
and they
but-
all understand each other. So I think it was just them building their own culture. away
But yeah,
from-
like they have their own language. But like, do you think they could learn English? Do you think they already know English? Like
they
they
could
could
learn
learned
English,
it.
I think.
Like,
I think that's
you-
what we can learn from here is they could learn English.
do you think Cactus Steven's gonna go to Mask Island and then the Watermelons are gonna be like, race war?
Against the one thing.
Yeah.
I should tweet that.
You're the real minority here. There's only one of you.
Oh my god.
Anyways, yeah, no, should I wait for you to tweet?
No, just keep talking.
The point still
History in the
stands.
making.
No, the point still stands. I like that they immediately followed up with Steven trying to be better. And then, like, he realized... I think, like, the important thing to realize is that he tried to fix his problem, and he still didn't fix it.
Yeah.
So that's, like, such a poetic point. Like, he's not gonna get rid of all of his issues
And he was trying to do it by himself. And then
by
in the
himself,
end,
yeah.
Pearl
Yeah.
was like, hey, Steven, do you want to talk? And he was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. It's weird because I feel like I had a lot to say, but now that I'm here, I'm just still taking it all in.
Yeah, I totally get that.
But I'm sorry. It's so weird that Lars got a bakery. And I get that like Future is like jumping forward hella in time,
Yeah, I guess so.
but like it went from Lars opened up his own bakery, and then like the next time we see him, I'm done with the bakery. I'm going into space with the off colors.
Yeah, and, like, City in the City Suspects, what were they called?
City Killer and the Suspects.
City Killer and the Suspects
Whoa.
just, like, broke up. Like, that sucks. Like, they just, like... Yeah, I mean, that was just kind of sad.
Listen, I knew from the moment Sadie laid her eyes on Stevani, that woman wasn't heterosexual. This is the ending that was always coming. Uncle, it's like, say, Uncle, the ship sinking. Rebecca knew.
Bro,
She
that was
knew.
foreshadowing.
She knew, yeah,
everyone,
she knew.
everyone
It was
hated on
4D
that
chess.
Yeah.
Sugar was like, yeah, maybe we'll end at season 5, but if we go after, Sadie's going. She's going away from Mars.
I mean, I just think... I don't know what's going to come after these episodes.
More episodes. Yeah, and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
story continues. Like, we got some more left. Not in January, though.
No.
But during this hiatus, obviously, we will keep you guys fed.
Oh, yeah.
With the Steven Universe content. But we will also keep you fed with a lot of exciting new cartoon content that we're going to make.
Oh,
And
yeah.
of course, the Owl House is premiering. Disney
Oh, yeah.
is propping that up as a powerhouse.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we'll likely do an Owl House post show,
Oh,
too.
you know we will.
But the Steven Universe post show is not going to go anywhere.
Nope.
There's still like a few topics I think can make like their own standalone episodes just reflecting what we have so far.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get into those, what would you guys like not rank, but how do you guys feel about these first 10 episodes thus far? And which one has been your favorite thus far?
That's a good question. Yeah, I'd like to hear from them. Can you ask him? No, I'm just kidding. Just cut me out.
No, but like what? Yeah.
Oh, were you asking us?
Yeah.
I'm so stupid. I thought you were addressing the audience. there's like a getting into the comments down below type bit. Okay, how would I rate these episodes? Thinking back to it, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I think I would put at number 1 the graduation episode.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, just because it meant so much.
Just because
to
it
me.
was so real?
Yeah, it was so scary.
That's like an Oscar episode.
Oh, for real. Like
Yeah.
I know everyone always wants to get like the lore episodes to get nominated and win, but like if there's any like self-contained episode to like nominate, it's this one.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I don't know. As for the rest of the episodes, I'd have to think about it. I mean, they've all been good for different reasons.
I know a lot of people like volleyball was like in a league of its own.
Yeah,
I feel like volleyball was
second.
my number 1.
That's like a good lore episode.
For me, it would be volleyball. Probably. I really like guidance. But okay,
Yeah.
volleyball, little homeschool, little graduation, guidance, rosebuds, or no, I probably put rosebuds with guidance. You know what? I'm just gonna make a video about it.
Yeah.
Rosebuds was good too.
Do you guys have a least favorite thus far?
No, they've all been perfect.
Oh, you're just saying that because you know the crew might watch this.
No, seriously, these have all been like amazing.
No, yeah, Future has been a really great epilogue. Yeah, I don't think there's any episode I like dislike, honestly, or even
No.
like I would want to like if any of these episodes were just like randomly on, you know, if people still watch cable casually, I would probably like just have a good time with them still.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Also, the gems, they ain't poofing this season.
No, they're too strong.
They took so many pricks from Cactus Steven, and they're just like, ow,
Yeah. Pearl was dying.
ow, Steven, ow.
Where'd the mailman go? Where'd Jamie go?
Yo, where did he go? Yo, did he just like go off to like Hollywood to try and become an actor, and then Steven was just like, just forgot to tell us?
I think that maybe.
Dude, actually, holy shit.
What?
I feel like, because we haven't seen Connie yet.
Don't say it.
I already know. I think something else is gonna happen like Steven and Connie, but I think I know how they're gonna do a Steven and Connie episode.
Good, okay.
Because there's one more loose end directly with Steven and Connie that I feel like needs to be tied up.
Steven's gay.
Kevin.
Kevin?
Oh yeah, Kevin.
Who's Kevin?
Remember
Those are 2 kids.
the guy who harassed Stevani, and then he's like, "They're 2 kids," and then he raced Stevani.
Oh,
and then Steven
yeah.
And then Steven and Connie broke up, and then he was like, "I need the non-binary one. They're cool."
Oh, yeah. Kevin.
Not me, Kevin.
No. Also, the girl that Pearl likes. Where is she? Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, did you see her like inside her gem?
Yeah, all those numbers.
Bro,
Yeah.
she's deep in that black book.
That's true.
Wow.
Steven's room doesn't have a door. That's all I'm saying. Actually,
That's a slide.
how old is he?
He's 17.
No, I take that back. That's gross.
Shane, you're 12.
Yeah. Steven's room does have a door, but he uses it when he's praying. Do you think Steven's religious? They never really addressed that.
What religion does he have to believe in?
The diamonds.
That's so true. He's like, I'm never gonna die. Yeah, dude, people die a lot in this show. They don't talk about it, and they need
Do
to.
we think humans die?
Yeah,
Did Jamie OD?
dude.
Well, the last we saw, Jamie was in the movie, like running away from like Spinoza's poison.
Oh, so he didn't make it. That's all that means. That's
Yeah.
all that means.
Bro, what happened to Steven's his bastard brother or whatever from the movie?
Oh, the tiny that looks like him.
Yeah.
You didn't
And
make
Greg was trying to save him.
it. Wow.
What a good 2 episodes.
Hiatus.
Hopefully
We're
it doesn't
gonna
last
make
long.
Some content. Hiatus. Crewniverse, please follow me back on Twitter. I see you guys in my mentions all the time.
Whew. That's a lot to unpack there. Can we segue into the outro? Or
Yes.
okay.
Wait, closing thoughts?
The best 2 episodes so far, and I mean that.
Wow, you really like these episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like the rest of Steven Universe Future was walking so these ones could run.
Truth.
I just don't agree.
Okay.
I love them, but I just feel like they're not the best ones we had so far.
Let's squish him.
I feel like
Volume time.
thematically, yeah. Maybe not as far as like the story and like writing goes, but like
But okay, yeah, and thematic, like, yeah, I guess there's like, like addressing Steven and his problems. Yeah, I agree.
yeah.
But for the people at home, what did you think of these episodes? Let us know in the comments below.
It's been a very musical
Tweet
episode.
your thoughts at Roundtable Vids.
This is Mr. Greg.
For my own thoughts, you can find me at Shrek Fox and these guys. Bam!
At Stretcher Nemo.
Bam!
At Tommy PQM.
And we're also on Instagram, but Shane doesn't really use it.
Not really, no.
If you want to help the round table grow, you can become a member of the channel or support us on Patreon. And if you enjoyed this video, please throw it a like, share it with your friends, or don't. That's kind of cringy.
Wait,
Subscribe to the round table
Just sharing with your friends is
more.
cringy.
for some more cartoon content. Thank you for watching. Hope you have an awesome day.
Oh my god, you were watching the round table?
Osher Fox
I'm Nemo.
And Tom.
signing out.